Welcome to my Thursday afternoon training session until further notice. Today, due to certain requests that I have, I'm going to be talking about UBIZ. I'm going to be starting off and just giving you a little bit of a background. And then, as usual, I'm going to be sharing the screen because nothing really, at least in my case, I believe that it really is important to see the practical examples how things work. Okay, excuse me. So if you've got the drinks, cheers to you. Okay, I'm going to start off with my opinion and my take of what is UBIZ. To me, UBIZ is a ready-made app that is ready to be used by clients at literally within 5 minutes. I believe that when used correctly, it does deliver incredible value for money to our clients, but they need to use it correctly. And I believe it is in our interest to educate the clients of how to use it correctly. And yes, on my YouTube channel, there is a video that is available to the public showing people exactly how to update, how to change stuff on UBIZ. It's pretty short, it's about 10-15 minutes, if I remember correctly, and you're more than welcome to look into it if that's going to help you in education of how to help your clients to give them a better value for money. So if you're clear with me so far, and if you're with me, any number on the chat box will do. I'm quite open to your imagination of what's happening. Wow, fantastic. 3s and 2s and all those fantastic favorite numbers coming through. Very well done. So this is me. I own a city license. I'm a city director in South Africa for 4 cities. Pretoria, Cape Town, Pietermaritzburg, and George. So in those cities, and I'm going to be using myself as an example because you guys are all going to, your financial return on investment. You know how much money you want to make out of it. You know what service you will deliver. So all the pricings and all the suggestions that I'm doing is based on my experience and on my shall we say, financial situation and how do I want to keep the business moving forward. So in those 4 cities, Pretoria, Cape Town, Pietermaritzburg, and George, I am selling UBIZ Pro at 1,200 Rand. For all of the salespeople who decided to join me on from my team, okay, the principle applies that you guys are making 50% commission. Now, this is the reason why I'm doing this. I am not selling all those other adverts, and I've got my cheat sheet right here because I can't remember all the details, because I concentrate purely on a Pro UBIZ. Pro UBIZ comes with a Pro ad pack. So what we need to do, we need to build a basic Pro ad pack for a client and then activate UBIZ. Are you with me so far? If you're with me, press 1. Okay, so it's not just almost quick money spinner that I'm applying in my business, but there is a point to my madness. There really is a point to my madness. You can use it or lose it, up to you. The reason why I'm concentrating only on a Pro UBIZ app is because, number one, it is the full spectrum of our product, which means the client can have 8 pictures as a banner in the UBIZ app. They can post notification every 24 hours. They can, and the notification will be seen to all people that are connected to them, which means they like the app as well. And I tried that out and apparently it works. With all the people that are within the 10-kilometer radius of the business and have got UBIZ app downloaded on the phones. Does that make sense to you, what I'm saying right now? Press 2 for me if it does, okay? If it doesn't, then ask me what you do not understand and I will try to clarify it. So this is the reason why I concentrate only on a pro UBIZ which comes in the Pro Ad Pack bundle that we are selling to our clients. On the same topic, I'm just going to cover very quickly that Super Ad Pack, it's got a UBIZ included in it as well. And what's happening is that all those people who would buy Super Ad Pack, they will have UBIZ included. They can do notification only once every 30 days. And their notification will be seen only by 50 people. Okay? Now, Ultra Ad Pack's got UBIZ included in it as well. And if you decide to sell it separately, the same principle will apply. You're going to have to build the adverts first and then activate the UBIZ. So Ultra Ad Pack can have the notification done once every 7 days, which is like once every week. And it will be seen only by 100 people. So if that doesn't talk to you why it makes sense to sell the Pro UBIZ and Pro Ad Pack, then I'm open to discussion for you to convince me otherwise. But until further notice, this is me being very stubborn because I firmly believe in delivering the best value for money to my clients. Okay? So that's reason number one. So I do not sell anything else but the Pro UBIZ. Okay, now the UBIZ app, as it seems, I'm just gonna get my phone ready. Okay, UBIZ app is free to download for any app store, being it EOS, being it iPhones, whatever system you're in. This UBIZ app is free to download from any app store. When you're going to be downloading UBIZ, this is certain registration that you've got to go through. And the reason for it is that AI Yellow Global Digital Cooperative is pretty sticky on security. Okay, so that's the reason. The moment you will activate this, you are the consumer. So your actual adverts, okay, let me just show you. So if you're going to open UBIZ, I'm just going to show it to you right here, okay? Within 10 kilometers of where my phone is, those are the businesses. You might not be seeing this, okay, properly, but I hope you're getting the ideas behind it. So within the 10 kilometers of where my phone is right now, those are the businesses that are advertising. And even though I'm just a consumer, because someone from the advertisers asked me to download the app, okay, I can see all the businesses within the 10 kilometers of where my phone is right now. Moving to Johannesburg, going to Cape Town, going to Pietermaritzburg, going to Johannesburg, going anywhere else, I will see different adverts. But this is the trick. If you're going to go, and you're going to, for argument's sake, we're going to pick on Elsa today because she's trying to get a date on our forum here tonight. So if I'm going to go to White River, or Elsa will correct me where she's from. Elsa is a city director for White River, right? Just confirm it for me. So I'm going to go to White River. I'm going to have my UBIZ app on, and I'm going to see certain clients that are on UBIZ. And I'm going to like them. For argument's sake, we're going to go to a restaurant, bed and breakfast, I don't know, IT guys, whoever it is. And I will like it. Even though I will return to Pretoria, because this is where I live, every time when they will post notification, I will receive it. And this is when I'm just going to break it for a moment. The information that I'm telling you right now, it's what is happening today. If the company will decide to make any changes tomorrow, it might be different. So the information that I'm passing you on today is what I know, what I checked, what I played with until today. I hope that we're all clear with this. So Elsa is in Nelspruit as well. And if you haven't been to Nelspruit, it's a gorgeous area. And there is a number of gorgeous little coffee shops that are available in the area. So this is where the UBIZ app really works. Our job as the team is to make people aware that UBIZ exists, to make sure that we spread the news and as many people will download UBIZ as possibly we can, okay? Because we need to deliver value for money to our clients. This is what we need to do as the city directors, as anyone who's got any interest that would like global digital cooperative to succeed further down the line, because business is about numbers. So if we're going to spread the news, we will not only contribute in helping our local guys to be more visible, to get more clients. And I'm going to tell you a little story here. For a couple of years, when I moved to Pretoria, I had someone who was selling honey jewelry. And I had a set of earrings that was funky. And I went out one day and the girl said, "Oh, I love your earrings." And I said, "You know something? That was end of the range, but I'm going to speak to my lady and I ask her if she's got some in stock." So in the true Beata's tradition, I go to the lady and I said, "Look, do you have those earrings?" She says, "Yes, I do." And I said, "Fantastic. Publish them on UBIZ, okay, give the prices, and I will send it to someone because I spoke to the lady yesterday and she was really interested in those earrings." So not to mention the following day on UBIZ, I get notification, earrings are on this, and all what I've done is shared this to this particular lady. Now, she's sitting in Johannesburg, I'm sitting in Pretoria. And this is the power of UBIZ, because even though she is past the 10-kilometer radius, she was still aware about the client that I've got on UBIZ in Pretoria. Does that make sense to you guys? The power of it. And if people will come into the area and they will see this, and there was this story about a guy from Cape Town that came up to Joburg. They went to a restaurant and they loved the hamburgers. I mean, you know, who knows? He hit the like button on the app, okay? And what happened is he went back to Cape Town. But every time when this particular restaurant published that they have special on those hamburgers, I used to get WhatsApp messages, "Beata, go and fetch some and have one on me." Even though he was in Cape Town, he was still getting notifications. So the power of UBIZ, when used correctly, it's incredible. But we need to educate the clients. And the number one, I believe, the education of clients is that this is an app. It's a tool that they can easily communicate with their clients at a fraction of a price, okay? The price is obviously determined by the city directors. This is the power of UBIZ. If we cannot, because it's an app, and this is again my opinion, if anyone would have an app made up, they would have to spend the money to have the app designed, made up, and the app will do what it's going to have, what they want it to do. And then they would still have to go out and market this app to the clients. You know, it's the same like Pick and Pay, Woolworths, Checkers, Clicks. They all have the apps going, but they constantly are almost are throwing it in our faces to download the app and use it. Okay? And this is what our clients should be doing as well. So to me, and this is where I'm coming in, if I sell a UBIZ app, I sell it on the promise that it is a ready-made app for them, for the suppliers of goods and services, to have an easy communication with their clients. And this is why I stop. I do not say anything else, because to me, I believe for 1,200 Rand, once of payment per year, it's worth the risk. And I'm using risk in inverted commas. Okay. And now this is the point of my madness. Why do I sell only Pro Ad Pack? Because I'm going to have to build a Pro Ad anyhow. And yes, that takes time. But what happens here and what happens now is that suddenly my clients will have not only a use of an app, but they're going to be joining global digital community. They will be joining the biggest online business directory in the world, AIYellow.com. And eventually they will start getting notifications and inquiries through the AI Yellow advert. So if that, even though I don't mention it to my clients, I don't say anything to my clients about this, this is what happens. I've done this exercise quite a number of years ago, and I can tell you that my success of upselling them in year 2 was far higher than, just promoting, the standard advert to pro advert. Just think about this. It might suit your business plan. You're going to have to look at the finances. You're going to have to look at how much money you need to make, what's your investment return on it, your involvement in GDC and AI Yellow City Directorship Program. You're going to have to look at your finances in every single city directorship. To me, as a BOI partner, as a city director for Pretoria, Pietermaritzburg, Cape Town, and George, to me, that makes sense. Okay, but this is it. This is as far as I'm going to go explaining. So I sell it on a promise that it's a ready-made app for the business to easily communicate with the clients. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to be sharing my screen with you because I want to show you a couple of tools that I've, or maybe tricks that I use along the lines, and hopefully that's going to make you a little bit better. And hopefully it will almost give you an insight, of what do we do and how do we do this. So the first thing which I'm going to be sharing with you, it's my UBIZ emulator. And again, it's current and it's working today. What's going to happen from Monday? Okay, who knows? So to everyone in the room, if you've got anything planned to do on Monday, okay, on GDC, AI Yellow, any of our portals, rather do them on Sunday, because on Monday there's going to be a major maintenance being done on our portals, and obviously there's going to be a downtime. First time in 10 years since I know the company, they actually done something like this. Okay, back to emulator. Emulator is, to me, a really fantastic tool. The reason for it is that if you're going to go to emulator, I can literally check all the adverts anywhere. And because we are picking on Elsa today, we're going to go to Nelspruit. Okay. Keep in mind that I am sitting in Pretoria. Okay. Nelspruit, Mpumalanga, there you go. And I hope that Elsa's got some advertisers on UBIZ. So what you're gonna put a city, obviously states come in automatically, you put the country as well. And you can check UBIZ apps almost anywhere in the world. You can do it most probably, if you're traveling to Europe, to States, to Australia, you can almost pre-like certain businesses on your UBIZ app. So to the time when you're gonna get to Europe, Australia, USA, or South America, big thing, you already have got some businesses locked on the UBIZ that you will be notified about their specials. Okay, Nelspruit, Mpumalanga, Let us maybe just clean it up. And, you know, Elsa, I would really like your help if you can just give me a street address or something. Let us see if that's going to work. Nope. Okay. So let us do this now. Right. Okay, localize on a map. So if you can see, as I localize this on a map, all the adverts, well done, Elsa. Elsa's got all of those advertisers, okay, on that are advertising in Nelspruit. In, hold on, Bushveld Day Spa Valentine's. Okay, I like this. I might take it. Who knows? So as you can see, even though I'm sitting in Pretoria, I can still like stuff in Nelspruit. I can like stuff anywhere in the world. So hopefully that will give you an idea about emulator and how to use it. The other thing is if you sold the advert to a client, which is a little bit further than 10 kilometers from when you are sitting right now, and you would like to see what the advert looks like, if you would like to see what it looks like on UBIZ, emulator is a fantastic way to actually see if you haven't missed something, what are the latest things that we should update. Maybe you should be nudging the clients, hey, time for another special. So to me, UBIZ emulator is really a great tool to check up clients that I've got, for argument's sake, in Cape Town, in Pietermaritzburg, or in George. Okay, so that's one of the tools that I use quite often. The next lot which I'm going to show you is how to use UBIZ. And what I've done as well, it's on my video. You can see that I really posted a step-by-step for the clients how to update UBIZ, how to post new stuff. So they can pause the video and, you know, carry on further down the line, but they wouldn't know how to do this. Again, I made this video about 2-3 months ago, so who knows what's going to happen next week. And this is the notification, okay, to everyone in the room who is part of Global Digital Cooperative, due to an important scheduled maintenance this Monday, January 25th, from 11 UTC time, okay, which is slightly different, and for a period between 8 and 16 hours, access to this office will be affected. Okay, so this is what happens. If you want to do something on Monday, if you're going to sell an advert, please warn the clients that you're going to be building it most probably on Tuesday afternoon, Wednesday, because our portal is going through major maintenance, and currently we've got the 16 hours non-activity time. So officially, Global Digital Cooperative gave you a day off. Say thank you. You know, what can I say? We work for a nice company. I'm going to be using one of these advertisers that I already built today on it, just to give you a practical example of how to take this further down the line. So in every single advert that you build, if you're going to scroll down, you're going to see that your company, you've got all those details about the company, positioning. You can go into your global digital office from the advert. UBIZ AmaWebs is being entered directly from the AI Yellow advert, okay? So this is where we are. UBIZ, because we're talking about UBIZ, okay, and as you know that, and this is the confirmation of what I was telling you earlier. So the company is really spelling it out for us about the benefits of each and every UBIZ app that the clients would be purchasing. So if you would like to copy it and paste it, if you want to print it to have it on hand for information further down the line, you might as well do this. As I said, all my clients are on Pro Ad Packs, so I can log in. You're going to be, and I found this the easiest way to do it. You're going to be logging in from the AI Yellow advert. Okay. So because I've got everything set up, and all what I'm really doing is changing the promo information. And this is the whole thing. You don't only have to post a promo packs. You can give people advice. Okay, so in case of water diviners, we can just add on to it. Just while I move my drink. Okay. No, we don't want to change it. And you're going to have to excuse me because my typing is really slow. There is underground water almost everywhere. And we can find it for you. Okay. Okay, there we go. Every time when you change something on any of the portals, save the info. Before you do anything else, save the info, because I've done it. So I've done it as well. I typed out this whole glorious story and then I forgot to save it and my time ran out. And guess what? Oops, had to do it again. So save the info. The moment when you save the info, it will appear as a saved info on the UBIZ app on the phone. So if just hold on a second, let me just get it going here. Okay, a UBIZ app, water diviners. Okay, I don't know if you're gonna see it properly here, okay? But actually, as I tapped it, as I saved it, it is automatically, instantaneously published on the UBIZ app. So now what's gonna happen is I need to select what am I promoting? What am I messaging about? And the selection, you can choose, one of 5, whatever appeals to your post or to your client post. And again, they can post promotions. They can post, post advice almost every day if they've got a pro ad pack. Which by the end of the day, what's going to happen is their online reputation and reputation with the clients will either seriously increase or someone's going to get seriously unhappy that you're posting something every day. But to me, those notifications are very subtle. So even if you're going to post something every day, I don't think that's a major thing. I never had a complaint, and I've done this experiment. I posted something every day and nobody ever complained that I posted something every day. Okay. So pick any one of those. Okay. And announce it now. Okay. In the moment when you will announce it, I'm going to just show this to you right now. Okay. Right here. You see, this is what, okay. What happens is you've got, whoops, there you go, this little UBIZ icon happening there. So if I would click on the icon, what will happen is it will take me directly through the notification of it. So I can delete it, I can use it. As you can see, I had UBIZ open and the little icon on the top with the notification is happening here. So the notifications are very unintrusive, and I think for 1,200 Rand that I'm selling the advert for, the value for money to my client, it's absolutely worth every single penny. But again, this is my opinion, and you can formulate your own opinion. I just need to reset myself here. Sorry. Okay, there we go. So I know what I'm doing. This is what I want you to get across from UBIZ. UBIZ can be sold as it on its own, even though you will have to build a relevant advert. Being a super ultra a pro advert, you will still have to build this advert. But the value for money, to me, it's fantastic. The number two is, to me, it's a ready-made app that it's your communication tool with the clients. And yes, I believe that education in how to use the UBIZ app to its full potential will bring the success not only to you as the, shall we say, person that sold them a really fantastic product, but also hopefully the news will spread and you're going to get, more sales coming through. The other thing about Uber's app, and this is living in Africa, it's if you're not familiar with the Ubuntu theory, okay, to me, this is it. This is truly, community product. And I'm going to try to explain it in a numbers way. Now, I've got 5 businesses on UBIZ, okay? I will invite 10 people. This business will invite 10 people, and each one of us will invite only 10 people to like our particular advert on UBIZ. Okay? Suddenly, my 10 clients that I've got here is expanded by another 40. And this is only, I'm talking in a first line. So this is why UBIZ is such a community app, because if community, especially the small and medium enterprises and businesses, if they will work together, it is incredibly powerful tool. Because, again, practical example, um, I'm a business consultant, okay? And I like, for argument's sake, a hairdresser, and I like IT guy who is on it, and I like a guy who supplies fruit and vegetables right to my door, and we like all of those people. Now suddenly the guy who supplies fruit and vegetable, okay, will have a special. Why wouldn't I share it with my circle? Why wouldn't I take it further and inform people that a person who is selling fruit and vegetables delivers to my doorstep, instead of going to Pick and Pay or Checkers and paying 10 Rand for a kilo of carrots, I'm getting it from the guy directly from a farm for $5 a kilo, and it's delivered to my doorstep. And suddenly, he doesn't have only 10 clients. He's not communicating only with 10 clients. He's communicating with every single person that I believe can use their service and product. And this is how this app should be used. We shouldn't be selfish and just keep the good information to ourselves. We should be sharing it, because Global Digital Cooperative, this is where the power is. There is a power in numbers. And if we're going to be nice to people, hopefully they're going to be nice to us too. I'm going to open the chat box to any questions. If you do have any questions, please will you press 1, press enter, and start typing a question. I know that Carolyn wanted special webinar. I sincerely hope that I addressed all her questions and information with it. If I haven't, then like I said, press 1, type in your question. If you've got no questions whatsoever, then you're more than welcome to press 0. So I will know how interaction is going. Thank you, Brenda. So it's 0 so far. Hopefully everyone is clear on UBIZ app. From me to you, keep safe, keep healthy. There is a presentation apparently done by Lenora tonight at 9 o'clock. you're more than welcome to join her. I'm sure she's going to be sharing the links through all the WhatsApp groups and social media further down the line. And from me to you, guys, provide a good value for money to your clients. Have fun, because if you're not having fun while making money, it's just another chore, and who likes to do dishes, right? Wishing you all the best. We'll see what's going to happen from Monday. Otherwise, I'll see you next Thursday for another training session with Beata. From me to you, keep safe, keep healthy, all the best. And I'm just going to ask some questions. What is the minimum charge of a UBIZ ad from a city director to a client? It really depends on the city director. It depends on a city director. Global Digital Cooperative, under the City Directorship Program, gave us a lot of free hand. There are recommended prices, okay, for our products. However, every single city director can set up their own price list. Okay, so you need to speak to a city director beforehand. What is the price? I'm talking on my behalf only, which is Pretoria, Pietermaritzburg, Cape Town, and George UBIZ app, Pro UBIZ app. I'm selling at 1,200 Rand once of payment for 12 months, and my salespeople are making 50% commission. What are the recommended prices, please? Okay, I can't really tell you this. If you are a city director, whoops, hold on a second, because I lost you here for one. Okay, Peter, if you are a city director, please will you speak to someone who introduce you to this enterprise, and you can work out a system with them. If you would like my personal opinion, you're more than welcome to contact me in private afterwards, and I can share my thoughts. How do I work out my price list? Okay. But really speak to the guys who introduce you into the business, because obviously there's a business plan behind it. And there's gonna be a cost difference when you buy a pro advert between when you become city director through BOI partnership or under the vice VPs of marketing. So you might want to speak to either or and check up your prices. I am a partner, a GDC BOI partner. So you're more than welcome to bounce the ideas off me as well. Otherwise, I very strongly suggest speak to the person that invited you into the business. Okay, Peter. So I'm sure this is not the answer that you would like to hear from me, but okay, this is as far as I'm gonna go. From me to you, that's it. Have fun, stay safe. Bye for now.